I'm Phil, this is Truthloader, and I want to talk about Anonymous. Now, the story of Anonymous is really the story of two organizing structures, the network and the hierarchy. Now, where you work is probably a hierarchy. You have a boss and they have a boss, and they answer to another boss. Information flows up and down the hierarchy and decisions eventually get made. Sounds pretty familiar, right? Well, Anonymous are a network. Information doesn't flow up and down a hierarchy, it goes to wherever it wants to go, to as many people as it wants to go to. There is no up or down, there is no top or bottom, there is just a gargantuan network of people sharing ideas and decisions being made of people's own accord. So when Aaron Barr from HB Gary announced that he would track down and arrest members of Anonymous, it's a historic case study of a hierarchy taking on a network. Within 2 days of announcing he would arrest members of Anonymous, Anonymous had taken down HB Gary's website and replaced it with a pro-Anonymous message. So how can Anonymous, a loose affiliated idea, be so powerful against such a formidable opponent as HB Gary? Well, maybe a clue comes from the message they left on their website. Part of the pro-Anonymous message said this:
"We are everyone and we are no one. If you swing a sword of malice into Anonymouses and nerds, we will simply engulf it. You cannot break us. You cannot harm us, even though you have clearly tried."
Aaron Barr had asked the question, who are Anonymous? And maybe this is the wrong question to ask. Perhaps a better question is, what is Anonymous? And Anonymous is exactly that. It is anonymity. Anybody can put the mask on, and there you are anonymous. You're not part of a group, you're just a human being expressing its right to take part in an idea. Anonymity. So Anonymous is an idea. The problem with Anonymous is that they do things that the FBI and governments do not like. They do illegal things. They steal data, they hack websites, and they leak confidential information. They are a problem that the FBI and other governments want to solve. And if all you have is a hammer, every problem begins to look like a nut. So in 2011, the FBI issued 40 search warrants in their quest to arrest members of Anonymous. The FBI even spoke to Scotland Yard in the UK to discuss how were they going to arrest members of Anonymous. Well, unbeknownst to the FBI and Scotland Yard, Anonymous had managed to infiltrate that phone call and live stream it to the internet. The strength Anonymous have is that they can move incredibly quickly because of the way they are structured. We spoke to a computer security expert at Sophos who gave us the lowdown on the threat Anonymous pose.
Anonymous isn't really so much as a group as kind of an idea, right? And similar to, I guess, guerrilla warfare and other things like that, as long as there are people who believe strongly enough in an idea that they're willing to put their morals or their beliefs to the test, there will always be people to pick up the mantle and perhaps proclaim themselves under the banner of capital A Anonymous. Is very fluid, right? It's not very well defined, and I guess that's why you probably can't get rid of it. Certainly the FBI or SOCA and the PCE crimes unit in the UK, the RCMP here in Canada where I'm located, have a pretty good idea that this is not a group with membership that you can break up and quash. You also have a lot of local law enforcement and a lot of corporates that are involved in investigating or trying to defend themselves or looking into crimes that may be committed by these guys. And I don't really think they have the concept of what Anonymous really is, and that it's not a group to be reckoned with. It's sort of a movement.
So it seems the FBI do understand the nature of Anonymous. So are they right in their tactic of trying to arrest members of Anonymous? If Anonymous is just an idea, can an idea be arrested? Perhaps a person can be arrested, but can a mask be arrested? If Anonymous is truly just a fluid collective of people associated with an idea, can that idea be stopped? It seems that no matter how fast a hierarchy can move, a network can move quicker. There are no bottlenecks, and even if a large part of the network is damaged, information can continue to flow and decisions can be made. So for the moment, it looks like the network is going to be just one step ahead. Now, when a network decides to take on a network, then I guess we'll see something entirely different.